This is my grassroots yoga channel, and we're about to do mommy and baby yoga here this morning with the babies and the mommies. Uh, if you can't come on Friday mornings at 10 o'clock here to Howland Park, you can follow along anytime you want here on YouTube. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm not going to have a real baby with me. There's real babies, but I'm going to have a baby doll just to show you how to baby when we're doing some of the poses. And it's so important, mommies, for you to take care of yourselves. Daddies too. This can be a mommy, daddy, and baby yoga. Whoever wants to join in. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Yes, we are. We're going to go ahead and come to the mat. We're going to start out here in a seated meditation. We're just going to get grounded on the mat and arrive on our mat. Well, we want to have our babies with us, so you can have baby here. You can have a pillow or a blanket next to you on your mat and have baby on a pillow or a blanket. Or just keep baby on the mat with you the whole time. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. And this is my baby. We're going to go ahead and take an inhale. We're going to bring our hands high over our head on an inhale. And we're going to exhale and just bring our hands down to the mat. And we're going to inhale and bring our hands high. And exhale, bring the hands low. We're going to take one more inhale. And we're going to go ahead and exhale here. This time when we exhale, we're going to bring our left hand down to the mat and bring our right arm up high. We're just going to sort of stretch here. And just take a nice stretch. It's so good for the babies and the mommies to be out in the fresh air and sunshine, and daddies too. To be out in the fresh air and sunshine and get a little exercise. Bring that right hand down to the mat now. And we're going to take an inhale, and we're just going to reach up and bring that left arm up nice and high. Just reach up out of your side here. Take a few breaths. Stretch. We're just getting ourselves warmed up. Arrive on the mat. And exhale to this time, bring your hand down to the mat. We're going to go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. So on an inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll them down your back. Do that again. Inhale up and exhale down. Two more of those. Inhale up and exhale down. Take an inhale up and exhale down. So mommies, you can keep your babies in front of you now, and we're going to start in seated diamond just to get our groin stretched out a little bit. So it's kind of like butterfly, but it's a wider form of butterfly, and your legs make the shape of a diamond. And we can just bring baby and lay baby right here on the mat in front of us. And anytime you need to pick baby up, you can pick baby up. Anytime you need to give baby a passy, or if you need to nurse or give baby bottle or change baby's diaper, you can do that anytime during the video, because you can come back to this video anytime. So we're just going to start in seated diamond. And we're going to take an inhale here and really lengthen your spine. Pull your belly up and in, mommies and babies here. And we're going to tell baby mommy's coming to do a seated diamond.
Seated diamond.
We're doing yoga. And as you exhale, we're just going to fold over closer to our babies. And we can touch baby and look at baby, make eye contact.
Hi.
We're going to take about 3 deep breaths here in seated diamond.
Hi. Yeah.
What are you doing, babies? What are you doing?
Oh,
Baby says, I want to do more yoga. Baby gets a binky. We're going to go ahead and come on back up to a seat. And we're going to pick baby up here. And hold baby in either arm. And we're going to bring our right foot into our left inner thigh. And we're going to bring our left leg out long on the mat. We're just going to hold baby. Hello, baby. Hello. Going to just go ahead and if you want to do that, you can hold. Now, if your baby isn't too heavy, And you can bring your right arm up. We're going to go ahead and just reach over here. Hold on to baby. Anyhow, and if you can't, just sit in this for a moment and get that stretch in that inner groin. Babies sometimes want to do their own thing. And then we're going to go ahead, and if it's okay, we're going to switch legs. So we're going to bring our left foot into our right inner groin. And you can switch baby in your arms if you want. And we're just going to sit here and just stretch out that right inner groin here. If you can bring your left arm up and just stretch. Some babies are hungry here right now, and that's okay. And we're going to come back up and just, if you're holding baby, you can go ahead and hold baby. If you need to hold baby, we're going to go ahead, if you are able to and you're not nursing or bottle feeding or doing anything else right now, we're going to bring baby right in front of us on the mat. The baby can do their thing. We're just going to start with a few cat-cows, mommies. So baby is here, and we are talking to baby, making eye contact with baby, and tell baby mommy's going to do the moo meow, the moo meow, the cow cat. So on our inhale, you're going to drop your belly and lift your chin for cow, and just say, as you inhale, moo, and inhale. And as you exhale, come into cat, meow. So you're going to round your spine, and you're going to tuck your belly up and in, tuck your pelvis, and your chin. We're going to take an inhale here, moo, cow. And exhale, meow. Mommy's doing cat. Take it, God bless you. Inhale, moo. Uh-oh, somebody's drinking too fast, huh? Exhale, meow, cat.
Pace yourself, baby girl. Pace yourself.
We're going to do one more. Cow, moo. That's what the cow says. And exhale, meow, cat. We're going to go ahead and, on our next inhale, we're going to come into a tabletop pose here. And we're just going to go ahead and maybe just do a few hip circles. Get ourselves, we're still warming up a little. Do about 3 hip circles to the right. And then we're going to go ahead and reverse that and do 3 the other way.
Husband is walking.
We're going to come back to tabletop and just lengthen your spines. Pull your tail and your crown away from each other and pull your belly up and in. On an exhale, mommies, we're going to go ahead and come into our first downward dog and keep baby close. You can have baby right under you. Tell baby we're doing downward dog. Woof. Say roof roof. Yes, we're doing the downward dog. You can bend your knees, mommies, and really lift your hips up high. Maybe your heels come to the mat, maybe they don't, whatever is fine. You can alternate heels, walk your dog out. Take about 3 breaths here. Roll your shoulders away from your ears, pull your navel up towards your spine. Always maintain contact with baby. Right leg high for a 3-legged dog, and we're going to take 3 breaths here. So press evenly through both palms, and baby is here. baby. Mommy's doing her workout, her yoga, and taking care of herself so she can take care of you. Tell baby what we're doing. Every time we do a different pose, you can explain to baby what we're doing. On your next exhale, mommies, we're going to bring our right foot up here. And we're going to keep those toes in the back up, and baby's with us on the mat. And we're going to come up to crescent lunge on the right. So that right knee is going to be at a 90-degree angle, and we're going to bring our biceps to our ears. Navel pulls up and in. Square your hips to the front of the mat. And tell baby we're doing a crescent lunge. We're going to take a few breaths here. You can always bring your knee to the mat. And then we're going to do about 10 lunges here. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale and lengthen the spine. Hello! Exhale, hands come to heart center. You guys can use that mat. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our hands to the mat and our knee to the mat. And then we're going to bring our right knee back to meet our left. We're going to take a breath in here and lengthen the spine. And as we exhale, we're going to go ahead and push back to downward dog. We're going to take 3 breaths here while we're looking at baby. Really lift those hips and lengthen that spine. Inhale, mommy, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to come into 3-legged dog on the left. So bring that left leg high. Press evenly through the palms. And tell baby we're doing the 3-legged dog now. Take 3 breaths.
Right, huh? I'm gonna bite it now.
As we exhale this time, we're going to step through and we're going to come up on those back toes. We're going to come on up. That back heel is elevated off the mat for crescent lunge here on the left. Biceps at your ears. Hello, baby. Mommy's doing her crescent lunge. Take a few breaths here. Make sure that knee in the front is at a 90-degree angle. Keep that knee nice and safe. Do about 10 lunges here, 10 pulses, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to bring our hands down to the mat, and we're going to step back here to another down dog and just stretch that out. Get about 3 breaths here. Well, my baby's being so good. What a good baby. Not making a peep. Bright eyes.
I'm gonna bring you down, but I'm gonna put you in the seat. You sit upright. Thank you for sleep.
Take another inhale here. We're going to do 3-legged dog again on the right, so bring that right foot high. As we exhale here, we're going to bring our right foot up, and we're going to bring that left foot to line up in line with the right foot. So the heels are in alignment, and we're going to come up here, mommies, to warrior 1. So bring your back foot is at a 60-degree angle. Make sure that right knee is at a 90-degree angle, and your biceps are at your ears. We're going to take a few breaths here, mommies. 3 breaths in warrior warrior one. Baby's nice on the mat. Next thing now we're going to come into our warrior two. So this is where we're going to go ahead and use baby as a weight. If we have baby on the, I'm going to take a stretch here in warrior two. So we open up to the long end of the mat, and you want your hips and your torso in alignment. That back leg is as strong as steel. And you can stay here, mommies, if you leave baby on the mat. If you'd like to, we can go ahead. We're gonna come down here, and we're gonna, if you have the ability, we're gonna go ahead and grab baby. We're gonna pick baby up. If you need to, you can bring those feet around like this to pick baby up. So come around with the toes pointing towards the front of the mat, the side of the mat, the long end. And then maybe that gives you a little bit more stability to pick baby up. And then we're going to come back into our warrior two pose. You can hold baby with both hands, or if you want, just hold baby with the left hand and bring your right arm out long. Take a couple breaths here in warrior two. And we tell baby, warrior two, it makes mommy a goddess warrior queen that she is. This pose calls in all the strength of a warrior. We're going to go ahead and straighten that front knee and bring our toes to face the long end of the mat. And we're going to bring baby to the mat here. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to stretch out over here. Lengthen your spine, pull up your belly, your hands are hopefully on the mat if you can bring them to the mat, and baby's with you here. As you exhale, we're just going to go ahead and fold down. And just let yourself dangle for a minute. Maybe baby grabs your hair. So baby, we're just doing a little bit of just getting ourselves stretched out here. God bless you, my darling. God bless you. And on an inhale, we're going to go ahead and grab baby again. And this time we're going to turn to the other way. So the back foot is at a 60-degree angle. And we're going to bring that left knee at a 90-degree angle over the front. And if you have baby, you can hold with both arms or in the crook of your elbow. Just make sure you're stable. And we're just going to go ahead and bring our left arm out long. We're going to take some breaths here in warrior two. Yes, mommy's a warrior for baby. Make sure that that front knee is safe at a 90-degree angle. Yes, baby. Yes. And then now we're going to go ahead and bring our hand to the mat, and we're going to turn our toes to the front of the mat again. Just bring baby down in front of you, mommies. And we're going to take a lengthen of our spine as we're bending over, and as we exhale, we're going to just fold forward here over baby for a few breaths. Hello, you can tickle baby. Hello, baby. Hello. Say, mommy loves you. Yes, and pretty soon baby will be doing yoga too. And then we're going to go ahead, just if you can lift baby up and just bring baby up towards the front of the mat here. And we're going to go ahead and bring our right, we're going to come into warrior two again on the right. And then we're going to go ahead and straighten that front knee. And we're going to come into triangle, so we're going to hinge at our hips with baby on the mat. And you're going to bring your right hand to your right shin. And just really lengthen here. You can look down at baby, see how baby's doing. And then bend that right knee and bring your hands down to the mat. You can bring baby in between your hands. And go ahead and bring those back toes to face the front of the mat. Step the back foot up a little bit. Straighten that front knee. On an inhale, we're going to come to a little bit of a halfway lift over that front leg. And exhale, just fold forward over that leg. And as you exhale, mommies, see if you can come to a high plank over baby. And just stay here for a few breaths. Pull that belly up and in. This is a great workout for your core. Lengthen the spine and the tail away from each other. Just press evenly through the palms. As you press down into your palms, your elbows are rotating out. So you want the rotation out so you don't hurt your shoulders. On your exhale, mommies, we're going to come into down dog here. You can bring baby down here. And you can tell baby, woof. Down dog. Take about 3 more breaths here in down dog. And on your next inhale, we're going to bring that left leg high for 3-legged dog on the left. Take a few breaths here, press evenly through your palms, square those hips to the mat. Mommy's doing 3-legged dog now. Tripod dog. Take an inhale, really lengthen that left leg, and as you exhale, we're going to step through here. And we're going to come up to our warrior one on the left, biceps at your ears. So what we want is that back foot in alignment with the front heel. Those heels are in alignment. That back foot is a 60-degree angle. And then we're going to open up here to warrior 2 on the left. I'm going to take a few breaths here, mommies, in warrior 2. And tell baby, mommy's your goddess warrior queen. We're going to go ahead and inhale. We're going to bring our toes to face the long end of the mat. And on an exhale, we're going to fold forward and bring baby here between us. You can take an inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge down at your hips. And we can tickle baby. Yes, mommy's doing her yoga. Go ahead and we're going to straighten that front knee out. Grab baby. Toes pointing toward the long end of the mat. Exhale, bring baby down. And we're just going to stay here for a few breaths with baby. We're going to look back at the other mommies and babies. And tell baby how much you love baby. Are you crying now? Time to do some yoga with mommy. And then on our next breath, we're going to go ahead and grab baby here. Take an inhale, grab baby, and bring baby up. And we're going to do that warrior 2 on the other side so we can bring baby into the crook of the left arm. And we're doing warrior 2 on the right here. for a few breaths. Tell baby we tickle baby, we love baby. On our next inhale, we're going to grab baby, and we're going to come up to that warrior two on the left again. So you can bring baby into the crook of your arm. Take 3 breaths here, mommy. You can hold baby with both arms. We're going to go ahead and bring baby back down to the mat. And this time we're going to go ahead and we're going to come back up, bring baby up towards the front of the mat. We're going to come back up to warrior two here. We're going to straighten our front knee and hinge at the hips. We're coming into triangle on the left. Left palm to left shin. And your right arm to the sky. Hello, baby. Mommy's in the triangle shape. We did a diamond shape and now we're doing a triangle. Really stretch. Make sure you're keeping eye contact with baby and telling baby what we're doing. And then we're going to go ahead and bend that front knee. And we're going to bring our hands on the other, one hand on the other side of the baby and one hand on the other side of our foot. And we're going to turn those toes to face the front of the mat. A couple steps up. Take an inhale, straighten that front knee. As you exhale, fold forward over that front knee. We're going to do pyramid for a few breaths here. And hello, baby. And as you exhale here, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands to the mat. And see if you can step back for another high plank, mommies. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. So really lengthen your spine away from your tail. Your crown away from your tail and lengthen that spine. Pull that navel up and in. Hi, baby. Mommy's strengthening her core so she can carry you around till you're 5. And then some. Anytime you need to take a break, mommies, you can always come to child's pose for a break. Just make sure both of your palms are pressing evenly into the mat and your elbows are rotating out. And then as you exhale this time, we're going to come to down dog. You can bring baby down a little bit if you want. And take 3 breaths here in down dog. And tell baby woof. Your next exhale, we're going to go ahead and come to tabletop. And we're going to do a few more cat-cows here, mommies. So on our inhale, go ahead and do cow, and you can move for baby. On your exhale, round your spine and tuck your pelvis and chin in. Really draw your navel up and in. The kitty cat, meow. Inhale, move. Exhale, meow. Inhale, move. And exhale, meow. On your next inhale, we're going to come to neutral spine, tabletop. And if baby will let us, we're going to do opposite arm and opposite leg. So we're going to start with the right arm and the left leg. So bring your right arm out long and reach your left leg out. On an inhale. Exhale, come on back down to the mat. Inhale, left arm, right leg, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, down. We're going to do that 9 more times. So inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. We got 8 more. Inhale out. Exhale Inhale in, inhale out, and exhale in. Lengthen as you breathe in. Come on back as you exhale. Lengthen, inhale, and exhale. You got 6, 5, tickle, tickle, tickle. 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and last one, mommies. Now we're going to go ahead and come into child's pose. So bring your knees as wide as the mat and your big toes to touch. Draw your hips back to your heels and bring baby out here where you can see baby. If you want to bring baby out longer and your forehead to the mat, you can do that. Take a few breaths here. Bring your arms out long. If your arms are tired, reach back and grab your heels if your forehead is on the mat. Go ahead and come back up here, mommies. And we're going to go ahead and come to a seat on the mat now. And we are going to do the butterfly. So we're going to do butterfly. So bring your feet together this time. Your heels are going to come in closer to you. And baby can be with you. You can even bring baby on your feet if you want. We're going to take an inhale here and lengthen our spine. Then exhale, we're going to fold forward here. And see how baby is doing. Hi, baby. Mommy loves you. We're doing butterfly. You can touch baby, tell baby what we're doing. Mommy's trying to take care of herself so she can take care of baby and everybody else. On your next inhale, we're going to go ahead and come up and we're going to bring our knees together. And if baby's on the mat, just bring one leg on each side of baby. We're going to do a caterpillar here. So bring your arms high up over your head. And as you exhale, we're going to hinge forward and just hinge at your hips, fold forward until you feel that stretch in the backs of your legs and your lower back. See if you can relax your head and your shoulders and your neck. Mommy's doing caterpillar. Yes. Caterpillars turn into butterflies. Yes. Uh-oh. One of the babies is hollering. We know who it is, too. We know who it is. She's just fussed. She's just talking. That's a talking. She's just talking. Just let yourself open up here a little bit, mommies. Just relax in caterpillar. I'm gonna go ahead and come up here, mommies, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna come bring our feet together. We're gonna come cross our ankles. We're gonna come back to a tabletop, and we're gonna bring baby up closer to the top of the mat. We're gonna go ahead and come to down dog here. We're gonna take one breath in down dog. Inhale and exhale. And this time as you inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, soften your knees, and we're going to come to the top of the mat, right where baby is, like right below baby's feet. And we're just going to come up here, mommies, we're going to come up to chair. So we're going to bring our biceps by our ears and pull our belly up and in. Make sure your knees are in alignment. If one is out, just draw it back a little bit so they're both lined up. And maybe pretend like the lower back is pressing into a wall. That navel is up and in, shoulders down your back. We're going to take a few breaths here, mommies. Hello, my baby. On your next exhale, we're going to just come to a forward fold here, mommies. Just let yourself dangle here. Heel toe your feet up hip width distance, mommies. And grab opposite hands to opposite elbows. We'll do a few breaths in ragdoll here. You can touch baby. You can have opposite hands to opposite elbows. You can interlace your fingers behind your back and get a stretch in your shoulders. Oh. Exhale, bring those hands to the mat. And as we inhale, we're going to heel toe our feet back together. And then take another exhale into another forward fold. And as you inhale, we'll leave baby on the mat. And we're just going to bring ourselves up one vertebrae at a time. Press evenly through your heels. Bring your hands high over your head. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, we're going to do a balancing, and then we're going to get back onto the mat. So ground down into your left foot, mommies, as long as baby is okay where baby's at. And you're going to go ahead and shoulders down your back, belly up and in. Tilt that pelvis. Kickstand your right foot on your left inner ankle. You can bring it to your inner calf or your inner thigh, but never your knee. And we're going to do tree here on the right. So just go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. You can stay here. Just be careful with baby down there. You can bring your hands high on an inhale. Just take a few breaths here in tree. We need to find focus and balance. Tree will help us with that. If you wobble, just come right on back. You can open your arms and grow your tree to receive all the gifts of the universe, which you already have with your baby. Exhale, bring those hands down to heart center. We're going to cross that right foot in front of the left. And on an inhale, bring your hands high. And as you exhale, we're just going to hinge forward here, mommy. We're getting a little stretch on the upper right hip on our iliotibial band. So just go ahead and dangle here. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, it's on the left side we're getting the stretch right now. You can walk your hands over to the right and get that stretch in that left hip. We're going to go ahead and walk ourselves back to the middle if you're not in the middle. Take 2 more breaths here. On your inhale, keep your feet crossed. We're going to go ahead and come up here, bring your hands high, and we're going to, left hand is going to catch the right wrist, and just push the sky up with your right hand. Lean over to the left. We're stretching our side here, our right side, opening up our lungs. Hi, baby. Mommy's getting a good stretch this morning. Go ahead and come on back down. Bring your hands to your side, and we're going to uncross those feet. We're going to do that on the left now. Okay, we're going to do tree on the left. Mommy is strong and solid like a tree. So we're going to ground down into that right foot. Shoulders down your back and belly up and in. Tilt your pelvis. Kickstand that left foot on your inner ankle, inner calf, or your inner thigh, wherever is the best in your body. You can bring your hands to heart center here. If you want to grow your tree, you can bring your hands high in prayer, or you can open your hands up, whatever is most comfortable for you. Find some focus. Go ahead and bring those hands back together. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we're going to bring that left foot in front of the right. And we're doing iliotibial band stretch on the right now. So go ahead and hinge forward. Come on down here and we'll take a few breaths here. Tickle baby. If you want to get a deeper stretch, you can walk your hands over to the left. And we're going to exhale and come back to center and take 2 more breaths in the center. Tickle, tickle, tickle. On your next inhale, we're going to bring our hands up high. That right hand touches the left wrist. Push that sky away and lean over to your right. Get that stretch in that left side, mommies. And exhale, we're going to come back, hands to our sides. And we're going to come down. Bring those feet as wide as the mat, mommies. And we're going to come into goddess squat. So your hands are at prayer in your front of your heart center. And you're going to bring your elbows in towards your thighs and your inner thighs and just press for about 10 breaths here. Hello, baby. Mommy is a goddess. Yes, mommy is. She had you. Two more breaths. And exhale, bring your hands to the mat, and we're going to go ahead and step back, mommies, to a downward dog and just stretch all that out. Take 3 breaths here. You can walk your dog out if that feels good. How's baby up there? Good. And on your next exhale, we're going to come back to the mat. So knees to the mat. We're going to cross our ankles behind us and come to a seat. We're going to bring baby up here with us now. If you have baby, you can bring baby next to you. We're going to lie down on our backs and we're going to do a bridge and some ab work. So go ahead if you want to bring baby up here. If baby is big enough and has neck control, you can bring baby to sit on your legs here. Or baby can be on your belly and you can just hold baby. And we're going to go ahead and bring our hips up to bridge. And we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, we're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. On your next inhale, we're going to bring our hips up again. And hold on to baby. Or baby can be seating up here on your thighs if baby's big enough. If not, you can bring baby on your belly. Or if baby's too little, we can bring baby next to us on the mat. Just make sure you have a hand on baby and you know where baby is. Really lift those hips up a little bit higher. And we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale slowly. Come on down like a massage for your spine. And you can leave baby here, or if baby needs some tummy time now, we're going to bring our feet to the sky. And bring baby on their tummy now, maybe for tummy time. because baby, you got to work on those neck muscles. Yes, you do. You got to get strong neck muscles. So we're going to do abs. So we're going to take an inhale, flex your feet. As you exhale, we're just going to drop our legs to 60 degrees. We're going to take another inhale, and we're going to drop our feet to 30 degrees and peek at our toes and count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, feet high. Oh. Exhale, drop your feet to 60. Take an inhale and exhale, drop your feet to 30. We're going to look at our toes and we're going to do 10 swim kicks. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high. Exhale, 60. Hold on to baby. Inhale. Exhale to 30. And this is our last one. We're going to do scissors for 10. Peek at your toes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high. Oh. And even if baby is on you, you can keep baby safe on you. Maybe grab your knees and just give yourself a little hug. Take an inhale. We're going to come to waterfall here, so bring those legs high. Take about 10 breaths here in waterfall. Waterfall is such a wonderful pose to do. It drains all of the toxins out of the body. You got to drink a lot of water after you do yoga. It'll flush all those toxins out of your body. Waterfall is good for your blood pressure. It's good for anxiety. It's a nice pose to do right before bed, mommies. It's a reliever of anxiety. You can do this with your legs up the wall for as long as 10 minutes. Maybe try it tonight before you go to bed. You can put a block under your hips if you have your hips up against the wall, or even if you have baby next to you on the mat now and you have a block handy, or you can, if baby's not on your belly, you could bring your hands under your hips if that feels good. And as you exhale here, we're going to go ahead and bring our knees here close to us. If baby is close to you, you can leave baby on you. If you want to bring baby a little bit on the mat, you can bring baby and lay baby down below you on the mat. We're going to do our supine spinal twist. But you can just leave baby on your belly if that's best. So we're going to bring the left leg out long, and we're going to just hold baby and just go ahead and bring that right knee, just guide it over with that left hand. Guide it over to the left until you feel that stretch in your lower back. We're going to give our lower back some love here. The supine spinal twist. And then we're going to go ahead and bring that knee back up. And bring your left knee in to meet your right. Hands on baby. Right leg out long. You can take your right hand and just gently guide that left knee over for supine twist on the left. Spinal supine twist on the left. And you can hold baby, or you can bring baby next to you if you want. Whatever's most comfortable for you and baby, mommies. Just keep baby safe at all times. It might be best if you lay baby on the mat while you do the supine spinal twist. And then go ahead and exhale. Bring those knees back together. And if you have baby on you, just give your knees a little bit of a hug. If baby is on the mat, you can do some knee circles, or you can do knee circles with baby on you. Just hold baby. So we're going to do 2 knee circles to the right. And then we're going to reverse that and 2 knee circles to the left. If baby's on your belly, you can go ahead. We're going to come into happy baby. So go ahead and peace fingers to your big toes, or you can grab the inner arches of your feet. If you need one hand on baby, that's fine. You can grab behind your knees. You can grab whatever's most comfortable for you, mommies. Just make sure baby is stable and secure. Baby's getting a lot of tummy time. If you need to, you can even bring baby down on the mat, down below on the mat, as long as baby is safe for a few more breaths. As we exhale here, we're going to bring our knees back together. Just bring your knees a little bit into your chest here. As we exhale, we're going to bring our legs out long. It's tummy time for baby and Savasana for mommy. We're just going to let our bodies just soak up all that new clear energy we just created in our bodies, so that we can give that new clear energy away to our babies and our families and all of our loved ones. Make the world a better place just by starting with ourselves. Because if we make ourselves better, we can lead our children by example, and we can teach them to do what is good and to love and care for themselves, so that they can love and care for others as well. Mommies, you can stay here for another few minutes if you want to. Or if you want to bring your feet to the mat, holding on to baby. And stay in Shavasana for a few more minutes. Or rock and roll your way up as you hold baby. Rock and roll up to a seat. And we can bring baby onto our lap. Bring our hands high over our head. And exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you, mommies and babies. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that I brought you some good breathing exercises and some good stretches to make yourself feel like the goddess warrior queen that you are. And I wish you and your babies all the health and happiness and prosperity, joy and peace that we can bring to ourselves and to everyone. Thank you again. Namaste.
Namaste.
And don't forget to click like and subscribe. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. And I will see you on the mat next time. I'll be here again tomorrow morning at Howland Park at 10 a.m. If you want to come join me live, you can do that. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh. Hi. Thanks for joining us. Namaste, guys. Namaste, everybody.